Hello everyone and welcome back to Facts 365, the channel that provides strange, random, weird, and interesting facts concerning each day. Here are 10 facts concerning June 16th. Number 1. Soweto Uprising. The Soweto Uprising was a series of demonstrations and protests led by black schoolchildren in South Africa during apartheid that began on the morning of June 16, 1976. Students from various schools began to protest in response to the introduction of Afrikaans, considered by many blacks as the language of the oppressor, as the medium of instruction in black schools. It is estimated that 20,000 students took part in the protests. They were met with fierce police brutality, and many were shot and killed. The number of pupils killed in the uprising is estimated as 176, but some sources estimate as many as 700 fatalities. The riots were a key moment in the fight against apartheid as it sparked renewed opposition against apartheid in South Africa both domestically and internationally. In remembrance of these events, June 16th is a public holiday in South Africa, named Youth Day. Internationally, June 16th is known as the Day of the African Child. Number 2. Hong Kong Protests. The 2019-2020 Hong Kong protests were a series of demonstrations against the Hong Kong government's introduction of a bill to amend the Fugitive Offenders Ordinance in regard to extradition. It was the largest series of demonstrations in the history of Hong Kong. On June 16, 2019, upwards of 2 million people took part. Number 3. North India floods. In June 2013, a midday cloudburst cantered on the North Indian state of Uttarakhand caused devastating floods and landslides, becoming the country's worst natural disaster since the 2004 tsunami. The rainfall received that month was far greater than the rainfall the state usually received. Debris blocked the rivers, causing major overflow. The main day of the flood was June 16, 2013. Number 4. Grease film released. Grease is a musical romantic comedy film that depicts the lives of Greaser and an Australian transfer student that develop an attraction for each other during a summer romance. Grease was released in the United States on June 16, 1978. The film was successful both critically and commercially, becoming the highest-grossing musical film at the time. Its soundtrack album ended 1978 as the second best-selling album of the year. Number 5. Great Siege of Gibraltar. Gibraltar is a British overseas territory and city located at the southern tip of the Iberian Peninsula, on the Bay of Gibraltar. The Great Siege of Gibraltar was an unsuccessful attempt by Spain and France to capture Gibraltar from the British during the American Revolutionary War. It was the largest battle in the war by number of combatants. On June 16, 1779, Spain entered the war on the side of France and as co-belligerents of the revolutionary United Colonies. The British base at Gibraltar was Spain's primary war aim. Number 6. Tobacco control of Bhutan. On June 16, 2010, Bhutan becomes the first country to institute a total ban on tobacco. In January 2012, Parliament passed urgent amendments with the effect of greatly increasing permissible amounts of tobacco and reducing penalties, although sale and distribution remain prohibited. Number 7. Father's Day 2024. Father's Day is celebrated on the third Sunday in June every year. Where would we be without dads? Honestly, who would tell all those amusing jokes, or spin those charming childhood stories? But of course, there's far more to dads than their wardrobe choices and endless nostalgia for the good old days. Still, dads are heroes. On June 16th, be sure to let your dad know how much he means to you. Number 8. National Fudge Day. Ever hear anyone exclaim, "Oh, fudge," when they've screwed something up? Like the Slinky, the Post-it note, potato chips, and penicillin, the dense candy-like treat known as fudge is believed to have been a mistake. According to legend, a confectioner flubbed while trying to make caramel, but ended up creating something just as tasty. We celebrate this happy accident on June 16th. Number 9. Happy birthday Phil Mickelson. Phil Mickelson, born June 16, 1970, is an American professional golfer who currently plays in the LIV Golf League. He has won 45 events on the PGA Tour, including 6 major championships, 3 Masters titles, 2 PGA championships and 1 Open championship. Mickelson became the oldest major championship winner in history at the age of 50 years. He is nicknamed Lefty, as he plays left-handed. Number 10, Tupac Shakur birthday. Tupac Shakur, born June 16, 1971, was an American rapper and songwriter. Considered to be one of the most influential and successful rappers of all time, academics regard him as one of the most influential music artists of the 20th century and also a politically conscious activist voice for Black America. Shakur is among the best-selling music artists, having sold more than 75 million records worldwide. That's it for today. As always, thank you for watching. Join Facts 365 tomorrow for more.